Welcome all you +2 comedy modifiers back to Dance of Cards. We return to my Let's Play already in progress. I am very impressed. Very few can last that long with me. Are you doing double entendre right now? You are dynamite. I am. I will prepare new stuff then. It will be ready by night, I think. Meanwhile, I got something else to do. Big old save. Anything in the trees? No. Later. I'm going to be done soon anyway, so we have the key. Let's see what he's hiding. And expose this rascal for once and for all. Is this a storeroom? It doesn't look like a cabin to me. How can this be? Does Franz really live here? I'm afraid we made a big mistake. Franz was telling the truth. This is not a private cabin. This is a storeroom used by the staff. So why was Basil came here? But how is that possible? There's a picture plaque on the door. Franz made it himself. But for what purpose? I think we should ask him about that. And untie him already. You left an innocent child tied to the mast all night. Joseph did. I did, Jack. What the hell is going on? You're free now, Franz. Why did you do this to me? Why did you doubt me? I told you I didn't have a private cabin on the ship. Why didn't you believe me? You put a plaque on the door, so we assumed. I did it so you would think I was one of you. But to be honest, I shouldn't even be on the ship. I'm a stowaway. I didn't have enough money for such an expensive cruise. That was hard to say in his voice. So I snuck in and hid until we sailed. I made this plaque so you think I had a cabin of my own. But the only place I could stay was in the movie theater. That's why your name wasn't on the passenger list. Everything's so unfair. I shouldn't be playing these sickening games. I don't belong here. I don't know what happened to his voice either. It got real deep. I'm here as an accident. By accident or not, you're our brother in misery now, kid. Forgive us for putting you through all of this. I hope you don't hold a grudge against me. And if I weren't for that little lie of yours, I would have never gone this far. I'm not the enemy. Now we understand. The captain is to blame for starting this madness and making us suspect each other. But if there's a mannequin on the bridge instead of him, where is he hiding? Who was the person that Douglas recognized? Why wouldn't he say his name? What kind of loser is he? Well, who was the man that shot him? We gotta get to the bottom of this, because until we do, people will continue to die. There was a broken elevator on the bridge. Where could it lead to? We've checked every room on the ship and found nothing. That doesn't mean that means there's a secret room with the captain inside. We just have to find it. Turns out Franz is a hostage of circumstances, like the rest of us. Hopes of quick salvation haven't come to pass. But we can't give up. Not now. when there are so many of us who have given our lives to bring us closer to safety. Moment of calm, mourning. Do a quick save. Alright, so I gotta find my sister, who is right here on deck B. And where is Lisa? Lisa's down on the promenade. Because those are the people I care about right now. Lisa, and so I want to go to the promenade. Yeah, I'll go to the promenade, spend time with her. And then it might have to be time to go. There she is right there. Perfect. There must be an end to all these unnecessary losses. Spend time with Lisa? Yepper! So what made you start stealing in the first place? Poverty. What else? People don't become like that when they have a good life. If I had been born into a rich family, I probably would have found a more respectable profession. Maybe even a ballet dancer. I've always had a passion for it. But unfortunately, my parents were very poor and passed away early without having the means to cure their many illnesses. After their death, I was supposed to be sent to an orphanage, but I ran away. I took to the shelter under the bridge and wondered what I was gonna do. I had to find a way to survive, but how? And then fate itself gave me the answer. I heard a loud noise and turned around to a drunken gentleman who had wandered under the bridge, and, unable to control his drink, he lost his balance and fallen over. Thinking that he might need help, I went towards him. But apparently falling asleep on the stonework seemed like a fitting end to his evening, because soon he was snoring loudly. I noticed his wallet sticking out of the inside pocket of his coat. I didn't feel guilty. After all, this gentleman sprawled gracefully out and cold on the floor. Could always earn more, couldn't he? I grabbed the wallet. The gentleman didn't seem to notice a thing. I was lucky. His wallet was full of money, and for the first time in a long time, I could finally have a proper meal. I didn't have a permanent place to stay, but the problem was easily solved. There are always women willing to provide me with a bed, no questions asked, if they were well paid. That gentleman's money kept me going for a long time. When the money began to run out, I started to look for a new drunkard who didn't care much about his financial well-being. Of course, given the love that men have for alcohol, it wasn't too hard for me to find one. That's how I started down this road. You felt that Lisa trusted you even more. Trust! Still time before the game, sorry. I know I shouldn't, but I kind of just feel like playing more, so I think I might. Alright. So she's over there. Is that her cabin? She's just in her cabin? Yeah, cool. I like to lock myself in my cabin and not come out. I really don't want to, but I feel like I've already started down this road, and I could have her completely trust me soon. Could you forgive the captain? Forgive the bastard who caused all this madness? I really don't like her. I doubt it. I think I would. Why? If he stood before us and said that we were all free. And even without that, if I could just look him in the eyes, it'd be easy for me to hate people from a distance. But when I meet the person in person, that feeling disappears. Oh, God, really? When you and Douglas were attacked, I thought I was ready to kill whoever did it. But then something was abstract. Just some unknown villain. And when it turned out to be Quentin, all of my hatred went away. You liked Quentin? And it wasn't because I was afraid, no. It was because the abstract villain had become a real person. And it's hard for me to hate people. I understand what you're saying, but I can't stand your voice. Can't say that I share your point of view. Some evil people are beyond forgiveness. Whatever. Do you like someone on the ship? Whoa, that was sudden. Well, maybe I do, maybe I don't. Do you like someone on the ship? Is it the cat? Oh, don't be so evasive. You can tell me who it is. Is it Cold Lisa or Fiery Esmeralda? Maybe Indecisive Jeannie? Well, I don't see a future with that woman. Seductive Dita or Cautious Agatha, who I think is also done? Yeah, as if I would just open my heart to you. You're my brother. I thought you trusted me. I won't tell you anything besides some girls already have boyfriends. I didn't know you were such a quitter. Really? That's the... Yeah. Just because there's a goalie doesn't mean you can't score. What about you? Do you like someone? I do, but I won't tell you who. But you're my sister. I thought you trusted me. Boo! Stronger than ever. Achieve maximum trust. New games are about to start. Martin, it's Esmeralda. Esmira. I think it's not Esmeralda, but whatever. I have an idea on how to find the captain. Come in. I don't want to do this. Let me say right away that I don't insist on your participation in this deed I have in mind. Several people already refused, telling me that I'm a charlatan, talking nonsense. But I would be glad if you helped me. I'm listening. My suggestion comes from the fact that Douglas saw the captain before his death. We're doing a seance, y'all! And I can communicate with the dead matters besides telling fortunes. I can bring Douglas's last thought to life and make them appear before us. That way we could have a look at the face of his killer. But that's terrific. How could anyone back down? We have to eat the body. You see, I need energy in order to channel this nether. Lots of it. Sexual energy. Need to perform a ritual to obtain it. What kind of ritual? I would have to burn the body of Douglas and eat it. It's the only way to rise the curtain of unliving. Burn? That's disgusting. There's no other way. But judge for yourself. Douglas is already dead. He gave his life trying to save us all. And I think he would want us to see this through. I have to think about it. No. Burn the body, burn the body, burn the body. We got ever used the chance to bring us salvation. I'm curious if this is because they're my team or because I have trust with them that they showed up. Thanks to everyone who agreed to come. My headphone fell out. Emma, you're here too? I always had a thing for occult stuff. Ghost rituals, it's so exciting. What about you, Lisa? I try not to be prejudiced. The dead don't have any feelings. They don't care what we do with them. And now I ask you to turn off the lights and take your seats. Am I going to have to play poker? Forces of the world beyond, I summon thee and demand an answer. Let this body be the messenger and the key to thine realm. Let us see death through the eyes of him, and let his thoughts take shape. I summon thee! I summon thee! I summon thee! A girl? Mirage. Where am I? Where am I? Who are you? We're passengers of the Magnificent. It's a ship bound for the New World. That's fascinating. I've never been out of town before. Don't lie to us. You're the captain of the ship. Captain, you're mistaking me for someone else. I don't have a clue about sea travel. I'm just an ordinary girl named Sophie. Why do you make us play these cruel games? What are you talking about? I'm a bit lost here. I'm a big floating head. Do you want to play? I see a table. Let's play a card game. I love card games. Answer us. Let's play first. I'll answer your questions later. I guess I'm playing poker. Prepare. Alright, we will do this next time. Because I must be going. So thank you so much for joining me for another edition of Dance of Cards. I'm playing this. I'm streaming every weekday at 3:30 Eastern Standard Time. We got Monday for Dance of Cards. We got Tuesday over on Patreon. We got Wednesday for Room 238. We got more Dance of Cards on Thursday. And then Friday is for Rain Prawn. Thank you so much for watching. So be sure to follow right here, plus the number 2 comedy to join me live. And subscribe to Plus 2 Comedy Game to catch up on all my past live streams. And I will see you all next time. Boop!